Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Green again. We're approaching the end of Unit 1 in Algebra 1, and I wanted to make certain we cover a few final points before we get into it a little bit. So, today, what we're going to be looking at is, is the relationship between equations and a concept called replacement sets. Okay? So what are we going to do? We're going to take an equation and there's going to be a set of information that we're going to look at and we're going to try to look at it. What's a set, Mr. Green? That's kind of an unusual word. A set is a collection of objects. So if you have a collection of butterflies, it's called a set of butterflies. Okay? Anything that is a member of that set is an element. So one butterfly might be an element in that set. So here's what we're talking about here is we're going to come up with some sets and we're going to call those replacement sets. Okay? And a replacement set is nothing more than a domain, or it's values that we want you to try in the equation. They are values that you're going to stick in for the variable. Okay? When you put them in the variable and you work through it, you might get values back out. That would be the solution set or the range. Okay? So you've got domain and range as two terms that we're going to be looking at further as we go along. But for now, what you can understand for them is they are the values, the domain are the values you're going to stick into the x, and the range are the values you're going to get out of when you solve the equation. In other words, I'm going to give you values to try. So if you've been using that first technique for solving equations of guess and check, guess what? I'm giving you values to guess with. And you can guess with those values. Those would be the things called the domain. And then when you get values out, those would be the things you call the range. Let me give you an example. Maybe it'll help. Here's an equation. Okay? 4x plus 5 equals 17. I'm giving you a replacement set. I'm telling you 1, 2, 3, and 4 go in there. What I want you to do is I want you to stick 1 in for 4. So 4 times 1, that's here, 4 times 1 plus 5, that's 4 plus 5, that's 9. Is 9 equal to 17? The answer is no. So this one will not be in, or not, 9 will not be in the solution set at the end. So let's put 2 in there. 4 times 2 plus 5. That's 8 plus 5. That's 13. 13 equals 17? No. That one's not going to go in there either. Let's try 3. 4 times 3 plus 5. That's 12 plus 5. That's 17. Is that equal to 17? Yes. So 3 is one of the values that's going to work, right? Let's stick 4 in there. 4 times 4 plus 5. That's 16 plus 5. That's 21. Is 21 equal to 17? No. So 4 is not going to go in there. The only one that I came that worked in here is 3. Okay? So the only value that worked out of the set was 3. I tried each one of them. Okay? Here, trying each one of them. And the only one that worked was 3. Okay? So my solution set would be 3. Why? Because 3 worked, the other 3 values did not. Okay? Let's try this. Let's find the solution set for each one of these. So I'm going to stick 1.25 in for n plus 1.21, and that's going to be equal to 2.46. Is that equal to 2.47? No. If I stick 1.26 in there plus 1.21, I get 2.47. Hey, that one worked. That's equal to 2.47. If I stick 1.27 plus 1.21, I get 2.48. Is that equal to 2.47? Nope. So my solution set in this situation is 1.26. Okay? Same type of thing in each one of these problems. Okay? So you could see if you were trying to guess this to begin with, it would have been difficult. This was not too hard to do balancing, but if you were trying to do this with guess and check, it's more difficult to do. This one here was. Okay? Because our numbers are these decimal numbers. But since I gave you a replacement set, I told you what numbers to try. You get to try them in there and you can see what the actual solution set was. Okay? Let's try this one. 4 times 10 plus 7. Well, that's equal to 40 plus 7. That's 47. Is that equal to 51? No. 4 times 11 plus 7. That's equal to 44 plus 7. That's equal to 51. Is that equal to 51? Yes. So 11 is going to work. How about 12? 4 times 12 plus 7. That's equal to 48 plus 7. That's equal to 55. Is that equal to 51? No. So the only one that works here for the solution set is 11. Okay? Hopefully you're getting the idea of how these work. And you can go through and work the rest of these. Okay? I don't want to work too many of these here. I want you to be able to see how solution sets work, but I want you to also participate in it yourself a little bit. So you might want to try these yourself, see what you come up with. Let me know. I'll look forward to seeing you both at tutoring sessions and in Class Connect or the next time we're together.